What's good, boy? DairuTV back in this thing. Horrible Anime Dads by CJ Dachamp. This is a video CJ Dachamp been working on for a minute. He's finally able to get it done, and he's here to present it to us. So let's go ahead and check out some of the worst dads in all of anime. Make sure y'all let me know down below what do y'all pick for the worst dad in all of anime, bro. Let me know. Without further ado, let's get it.
Leave that fatherless.
By the way, if any of y'all say Goku down below in the comment section, I'm literally gonna ignore you because I know you're trying to rage baby. It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work.
Great and support their kids, and they are mostly there to protect and guide their child down the right path.
Yeah.
To make sure they can have the best life they can possibly have. Or they're an absolute deadbeat.
Oh my God, Jiro.
And should have never had the right.
Was that Endeavor?
And when it comes to anime, I don't know what it is, but 99% of these niggas can't raise a kid for shit.
Trash.
Allergic to being a good dad. So today I got a little different video for y'all. Today we're taking a deep dive into a look at
Where
some
that
of
clip
the
come
worst
from, bro?
fathers in anime history.
Let's get it.
An honorable mention, because if I'm talking about bad dads in just animation, period,
Honorable
this
mention.
motherfucker is gonna make the cut every single time. So
Okay.
we're gonna start from the top. And the lower we go, the worse they will get. It's like we're simulating hell for how much hell these fathers put their kids through. So
I pretty much already know who's gonna put the #1 spot. I forgot dude's name, but it's that dude with the he got short hair, he got glasses. It was something involving his daughter. I forgot what it was, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be on this list.
without further ado, first up on the chopping block,
Jing.
good old Jing.
Jing,
Now,
okay.
Starting off with Jing, because everybody else on this list is 10 times worse than him. But it
Bro,
doesn't
get that
change
bitch.
the fact that this man Jing is the king of the deadbeats. Like,
Okay.
when it comes to deadbeat dads in anime, Jing is easily the first nigga everybody thinks about. And I mean, the evidence is there.
I can't. What anime is he from? I can't tell
This
by
man
the art.
dropped his son off at his cousin's house and named him Gon. Because that nigga.
Okay. You know what? I was gonna say this kind of looks like Hunter x Hunter a little bit, but I didn't want to be wrong. I've not watched Hunter x Hunter yet. I still need to watch it. But yeah, it did kind of look like Hunter x Hunter. I didn't know that they ever showed Gon's dad. I knew Gon's whole like motivation was him trying to find him, but I didn't know that like they actually showed what he looked like. I never knew that. Interesting.
This man dropped his son off at his cousin's house and named him Gon. Because that nigga was gone 30 seconds.
Cause he was gone.
That is a stereotypical dad that went to go get milk and never came.
Never came back with the milk.
Dropped off a whole baby and the child support bill on Mito because he knew he wasn't trying to pay that shit. And
Oh, he all in the anime.
My dad, I really hate this nigga because if he passed this ziggity zag ass hairline down to me, boy, I'd be sick. This man deserves the absolute worst for making his son inherit this shit.
Damn.
Besides all this man didn't come to see his son or contact him for 12 whole years. The only stuff he left for Gon was a cassette tape, a rusty ring, and a memory card for a PlayStation off of Craigslist, or a
Joy
he
Station.
created that you could die in.
What?
I kid you not, the nigga deadass left a message on a cassette tape that said, "Hey, Spark, so, you wanna find me? Well, I don't wanna see you, little nigga. Matter of fact, don't even chase me, little nigga. I'm gonna be so real with you.
Damn.
If you do become a hunter, then beat this game that I made called Greed Island. It's basically Sword Art Online. So that means, don't die in that bitch." Oh, Jesus! I think somebody just died. But,
Damn.
you'll be fine. Anyways, though, you beat that? Then I'll maybe finally talk to you. Well, good luck, Sport.
Oh hell no,
I'm gonna be
Jing.
so real with y'all. The shit that really pissed me off about Jing in the moment that showed everyone that this nigga ain't shit was when Gon was in the hospital. Now, Gon was fighting for his life.
Okay.
After his fight with Pito. He was on life support and he was
God
about to die.
damn.
And Jing did not bother to visit him once. when
That's a
he
light
was
spoiler for when I do watch it. He lost to Pito.
off the street. Not even a 5-minute walk. The lazy bastard didn't even want to go to the hospital to see
He
his
was
son.
5 minutes away.
Tell y'all, when Leorio called this man out in front of everybody, it was pure satisfaction. Bro got on the mic and was like, I got a question for Mr. Jing. Hey yo, why haven't you gone to visit your son, you bum ass nigga?
Damn.
You deadbeat musty dressed in rags, bitch. You are
Get 'em.
answering questions for people you don't even know. Meanwhile, your own flesh and blood is about to die. So answer the question, hoe ass nigga. Why have you not gone to see your son?
Golly. Hold on, wait, okay, so let me just ask real quick. Because I understand the way CJ frames stuff sometimes when we watch these videos makes the story seem a little bit different than what it actually is. Does the twist that Jing is Gon's dad not come till later? Because, like, again, I knew about the whole plot device of Gon trying to find his dad or whatever. But it seemed like Jing all up and through the damn anime. So like, do we know the entire time that that's Gon's dad, or is that just something that we aren't aware of? Because he called him out directly right here. So let me know. Don't spoil too much, because again, I do plan on watching Hunter x Hunter myself one day. But like, just answer that question, I guess, because it's kind of throwing me off a little bit that he just right here in multiple different scenes, but Gon never finds him.
So answer the question, hoe ass nigga. Why have you not gone to see your son? And after Leorio called him out, Jing replied with, man, he got enough friends. He'll be fine.
Oh my God.
He wanted me to come in the first place. And the fact that this man Jing said that, does he even want me to come?
That's wild.
Can't even say that shit because he's in a coma? Piss Leorio off to the point.
Yeah, fire on him.
Fuck it.
Wow, stupid ass.
Out of his seat would assure you.
Golly.
When this happened, I kid you not.
Got stretchy arms?
In the room cheering because they all knew that this nigga was a bum.
Trash ass dad.
When Jing got laid out.
Yeah.
The icing on the cake of Jing just being a deadbeat is
hold
when
on now.
Gon woke up and was so happy to see his father. This man was crying and was so happy to see his dad.
Found him.
And look at this man's face. Is this the face of a man that wants to see his son? Hell no!
He said, God damn it.
His head. Damn. Do I have to actually be in this little nigga's life now? Man, I gotta pay child support now? Oh.
This nigga ain't shit.
Gon left and said, can we talk again? This man Jing was like, I don't know. And
Oh my God, bro.
a deadbeat and a bum ass nigga like they should. And this man Jing was ready to swing on everybody like
He ready to fight everybody else.
yeah, Jing is.
I don't gotta take care of this nigga if I don't want to, man. Y'all better chill the fuck
Like I
out
said
talking to me.
earlier, there are
This
dads
man is
10
crazy.
times worse than Jing. And next up is a dad
All right,
that
bro.
abused his whole family.
So Jing was honorable mention. Yeah, Endeavor was
boy,
crazy.
Endeavor. Endeavor is a great hero, but my God, he was a terrible father. Now, I will say this. Endeavor, without a doubt, is the most improved father on this list. He's actually trying to do better. But the way he was moving before his whole redemption was awful. This nigga was a piece of shit that
Crazy.
mentally abused and broke his entire family apart. And this was all because he was a hating ass nigga. You see, Endeavor was obsessed with trying to be better than All Might. So when he finally
Could
came
never
to
be
the
it.
realization that All Might was just better than him and it was just a skill issue, he decided, if I can't be better than him, then I'll make somebody better than him. So this man went out and bought a wife so he could make a hybrid baby with her.
That's
that would
wild.
have his flame quirk in her ice quirk. He wanted to make a little half-breed avatar. And the first child they had was Toya, aka Dobby. Now, Dobby inherited a strong version of Endeavor's quirk, but his body couldn't handle the heat because his body was physically built to resist the cold because of his mother, not heat. So Endeavor considered Toya a failure, so he continued to have more kids.
I'm using this clip of this man, bro.
And guess what? They didn't live up to the hype that Endeavor wanted.
Yep.
He tried one last time, and he finally had a baby that had both quirks, and that was Shoto. And when
Big
Endeavor
Shoto.
finally had Shoto, he was so obsessed with
A
them,
dog.
he just gave up on all of his other kids.
Yeah, he a whole ass
Be
nigga.
heroes.
Yo.
This nigga straight up told Toya in the nicest way possible. Listen here, son. Not gonna lie, gang. You ain't got what it takes. You can't be a hero. You can't be better than All Might. Just give up.
Like, damn.
The start of this family just breaking apart because after Endeavor
Made some little villains, stupid ass.
tried to swing on baby Todoroki. So after Toya tried to swing on his baby brother, Endeavor straight up told his wife, keep Shoto away from the other kids and don't let Toya out of your sight. So this is when he just started to neglect his other kids. And the only kid he cared about was Shoto because he was his perfect creation. So he put Todoroki through some hellish training. Like he was beating this little.
I'm not saying much here because
His
this
mother came
story I
in
already
trying to
know.
Stop him. He just hip slapped
Golly.
right in front of his kid. And this wasn't even the last time he hit his wife. Because one day Toya came back to his dad and told him, oh my God, Pops, I've been training right. And not gonna lie, gang, I think I understand it now. You should come watch me, Dad, please. And when Endeavor heard Toya was training again, he went to his wife and slapped the shit out of her.
Goodness, bro. Look at this man, bro.
And started yelling at her and cussing her out. And this was the start of Todoroki's mom's mental health just declining. Because every time she looked at her kids, she saw Endeavor. And this led to Todoroki's mom throwing boiling water on Todoroki's face.
Burn.
Giving him the Zuko scar because she straight up snapped and tweaked out because she couldn't even see her kids the same.
Messed up, man. And it's like, those scars be looking dope on the characters, like for their design and shit, but the tragedy behind the scars, bro, it'd be like, yo, That ain't right, dog. That ain't right. Your mama started to see, you know what I'm saying, daddy in you. Every time she look at you to the point where she couldn't do nothing to him. She like, I can do something to you. I'm gonna hit you with this boiling water. Even though just like, that's your son, baby girl. You ain't accomplished nothing with that. She went on and did it. Crazy, man. Crazy. Shou went on to become a dog, as we know. But damn, man, tragic backstory, bro.
Straight up snapped and tweaked out because she couldn't even see her kids the same. Her mind was broken. So he straight up threw her in a mental insane asylum. And then since he completely
That's some insane shit. It's his
Toya
fault, though.
went up in the woods thinking his dad was coming. And when he realized he wasn't, his emotions took over and his flames became out of control. And he ended up starting a goddamn California forest fire. Man's burnt down the whole forest and Endeavor thought his son was dead. Just for all for one.
I know you ain't doing all that damn crying.
Who was burnt to a crisp and make him a whole supermax supervillain. Nigga turned him into a D1 tweaker.
A demon too.
Endeavor mentally and physically abused his entire family and pushed them to their breaking points. All because he was a hating ass nigga.
Trash.
To surpass All Might. But you see, Endeavor is not the only father that we're covering today.
And it's messed up because he was able to be number 2. He wanted to be number 1 that bad, bro. He wanted to be number 1 that bad, fam. Like, god damn, bro. Number 2 ain't enough. I know some of y'all got that mindset that if you ain't first, you last, but like that ain't it, bro. That ain't the right mindset to go be going and stuff with, dog. It leads stuff like this.
Want to surpass All Might. But you see, Endeavor is not the only father that we're covering today. That was a firebender and caused their son to get half their.
Look, yeah.
Because now it's time for our honorable.
Might as well switch to him next.
Now, y'all should have known damn well. If I'm making a video about bad fathers, this man Ozai will make the cut.
Lord Ozai, come on, man.
Time.
Come on, man.
He's just flat out one of the worst fathers in fiction. This man is an actual evil, narcissistic psychopath. And the way he treated his kids, whoa boy. There was a reason Zuko was a depressed dickhead and Azula was a psychopath. It all goes back to their father. So first, let's start off with Zuko. And we have to dive all the way into the comics for this. Now, the whole family was having dinner, right? And Azula was talking about
something I don't know about.
Firebender's teacher's pants on fire. So Ozai, of course, was glazing Azula because she was clearly his favorite child. And he was straight up enabling Azula's bad behavior. Talking like, your teacher sounds like a fool. I'll have him sent back to the colony.
Crazy.
So Zuko chimed in and said, he's not a dummy. He just thinks that proper firebending has to start. And Ozai cut Zuko off and he is pissed. And he says something that a father should never say to their child. He told Zuko, how dare you lecture your sister on firebending?
Oh.
No, little nigga, let me let you in on a little secret. When you were born, we weren't sure if you were a bender at all. You didn't have that spark in your eye.
Damn, handle dog in him.
To cast you from this palace. How embarrassing for a prince of the Fire Nation to have a non-bender as a firstborn. Lucky for you, little nigga, your mother and the Fire Sages pleaded with me to give you a chance. Azula, on the other hand,
messed up.
never needed that kind of luck. She was born lucky.
And look how she looking at him.
To be born. This man snapped on his child at the dinner table, bruh. He basically told Zuko that he ain't shit. And you were lucky that I felt like blowing your mama's back out to make you. But
all because he opposed his sister's opinion on a teacher being a dummy and a fool. He's not a dummy. You shouldn't say that. Went off on his ass. Just went in. Just went all the way in. Damn.
It just keeps on getting worse from here, bro.
Dude.
The next awful thing he did to Zuko was, of course, the Agni Kai. So this all started in a war
Big Bird.
So this one general came up with a plan that would happen in.
By the way, just real quick. Have we reached a generation that don't know about Sesame Street characters? How many of y'all watching this video don't know who Big Bird is? Most of y'all probably know who Big Bird is. Maybe even all of y'all. But we eventually gonna reach a point where Sesame Street gonna be a show that nobody knows about. So I'm trying to figure out if we already there. How many of y'all recognize this big ass yellow bird right here?
This all started in a war meeting. So
or don't recognize it.
Came up with a plan that would have an entire division of new Fire Nation recruits.
That question ain't have nothing to do with this video, but listen.
The Earth Kingdom's
we ran them over here.
So a better division could attack from the rear. Now, obviously, this plan is terrible because they're literally throwing new recruits out there to die. So Zuko spoke up and said,
I don't give a damn.
This plan was straight garbage, and you're sacrificing and betraying loyal soldiers of the Fire Nation. And when he said this, all the generals just stopped and looked at this nigga because Zuko spoke out of line when he wasn't supposed to. So Ozai saw this as disrespect.
Oh my God, bro.
This was an Agni Kai. So Zuko thought that he was going to be dueling the general. But when Zuko turned around and saw his opponent, it wasn't the general. It was Ozai. Ozai thought that it was disrespectful to him because Zuko ran his mouth in his war chambers. So Zuko was pleading to his dad like, "Dad, please, I'm sorry.
Nah. I've been wanting to do this for years.
I was like, stand and fight with Zuko. Don't be a bitch. Stand up and fight for your honor."
You know, I usually, you know what I'm saying, when you whoop your kid ass, get some love behind it, because you're doing it for a good reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got good intentions behind it. You trying to teach them something. You want them to learn that there are consequences behind your actions. You know what I'm saying? Whatever reason you got for whooping your kid, just make sure it's not you doing it to get stress or anger out. Don't do that. But anyway, that's what he doing. That's what he doing right here. There ain't no love. Ain't anybody be no love in this beat. This is pure hate. I don't like you. But I ain't never really had no good reason to beat the shit out of you. I got one now. You finna get this work.
So Zuko refused to fight Ozai, and Ozai proceeded to burn half of his face off.
God damn, bro.
A live crowd.
Couldn't even look.
After he gave Zuko his scar, he banished him and forced him to have this ugly ass a bald ponytail that nobody should ever be forced to have.
That mug is trash, bro.
Till you find the avatar. Who
I'm so glad they changed his hairstyle later.
112 years. Ozai was basically telling him, don't
ever come back on me. Go away.
The only way you're coming back is if by the grace of God you get lucky to find a little bald nigga that has been frozen for over a century.
Facts.
Let's move on to Azula. Ozai made Azula do all of his dirty work. This man just sat
crazy
the entire series and sent his 14-year-old daughter to take over the entire.
We already did her trial.
He just sat there and didn't do shit. Then he took Azula's plan for Sosin's comment that she made and straight up left her out of it. Nigga said, "You can stay here and be Fire Lord while I go burn the world." And when he left his daughter to be Fire Lord, she went off the deep end and spiraled into madness while this nigga was having the time of his life burning the entire world. Ozai, without a doubt, is one of the worst fathers of all time.
Trash, bruh. Rasa, okay.
The fourth Kazekage is easily the worst.
Oh, that's his name?
Series. And it's just flat out.
I never knew that.
Dads in anime history. This motherfucker ain't shit. He had Gaara living one of the worst childhoods of all time. Nigga had his son depressed 24/7 and made him start his emo phase at the age of 6. Like, there was no wonder Gaara was a uncontrollable D1 crash out in the first part of Naruto. It's because his dad ain't shit and he tried to make him a weapon of mass destruction as a baby. You see,
it's crazy how much of a change he made from that. Because, like, literally those scenes of him crashing out in part 1, that crazy face Gaara had during the moments and stuff, we ain't seen that since then. And it's like, damn, he really had that in him at one point in time, but now he just regular, you know what I'm saying? Gaara just cooling. Kazekage of the Sand Village, you know what I'm talking about? Smooth, cool, smooth individual out here. He used to be a young crash out, bro. Young YN.
You see, the Hidden Sand was struggling financially.
Crazy.
These niggas were broke, and they were in desperate need for a weapon of mass destruction. So Rasa ended up conceiving Gaara for the sole purpose of sealing the one-tailed beast inside of his unborn child, so he could make him a Jinchuriki and weaponize him. Now, since
that's already messed up.
Seal a tailed beast inside of his unborn child, this ended up leading up to Gaara's mother dying in childbirth.
Damn.
Off the rip, not even a day into the world, Gaara was made a weapon of mass
never even knew mama.
And lost his mother fresh out the womb.
But mama was always there.
Of his father. The little nigga was set up for a life.
Yo, by the way, just to mention, I know I keep pausing to say stuff about the anime, but I just keep remembering, wasn't that such a dope revelation after? Remember when we initially learned about Shukaku and all that, we initially thought that automatic sand shield, first you think that that's just Gaara putting his sand shield up blocking attacks because he's just nice like that, but then we think, oh, okay, that's actually his tailed beast Shukaku defending him and all that. But wasn't it so dope that after he got his tailed beast extracted and the sand shield was still coming up to block attacks from him, we found out, oh, that's his mama. His mama is literally blocking and protecting attacks when he gets into fights. That is wasn't that so dope to learn, bro? That shit was fire, man, to me. I don't know about y'all.
Because of his father.
And it was also a convenient plot device to make him still have it. Kishimoto might have came up with that one on the spot. I don't know if he had the foresight to think of that ahead of time. You never know. Y'all know Kishimoto is a student of Toriyama. Y'all know Toriyama, a discovery writer. I don't know if Kishimoto is straight up a discovery writer too, or if he's got a little bit of that in him. I feel like he kind of made that up on the spot, bro. Damn. We done made this man Shukaku get pulled out of Garo. We kind of have to give him a reason to still have that automatic sand block shit, because that shit too dope. You know what? It was never Shukaku in the first place. It was his mama. Bingo. And it worked. It worked.
And lost his mother fresh out the womb because of his father. The little nigga was set up for a life of hell, and Rasa knew this shit. I mean, Gar couldn't even sleep because Shukaku was always whispering to him, "Yeah, little nigga, fall asleep, I dare you."
Talking shit.
You go night-night, I'm taking over your
Like, leave me alone.
Blowing this bitch up. Do it, little nigga, I dare you. And of course, since he was a Jinchuriki, just like Naruto, everybody in the village was scared of him and stayed away from him. And Rasa let it happen. He didn't do shit about it. He just let them ostracize his son. And bro, he did not let Gar have fun at all. This man was the no fun.
No fun.
He would play outside with Temari and Kankuro, right? And they were just doing normal things. They were just building sand castles and shit and just having a blast. But then here came Mr. My Son Can't Have No Happiness. His bum ass didn't even say a word too. All he did was look at Temari and Kankuro and shake his head. No, stop playing with that nigga, even though he's your little brother. Get away from that freak. So Rasa didn't even allow Gar to play with his siblings.
That's some bullshit, man.
Them and wanted them to be alone 24/7. But you see, the absolute worst thing Rasa ever did to Gar was making the only person that cared about him try to kill him. You see, Gar had a great relationship with Yashimaru. He was his caretaker and also his uncle, and he deeply cared about Gar. He was the only person that showed him any type of love in his life. So guess what this nigga Rasa did? He told Yashimaru, "Yo, twin, I want to test my 6-year-old son to see if he'll crash out or not."
Oh my God,
try
bro.
to assassinate that little nigga. What? And also tell that little nigga that his mother never loved him.
Damn.
He'll go berserk. And if he does, he's a failure of a Jinchuriki. So this nigga sent Gar's uncle to try
Call
to
Mugger 1000.
So when Yashimaru pulled up on Gar,
Yeah.
on a mask covering up his identity. So Gar didn't know who it was. So Gar immediately grabbed him and crushed him like a bug. So after Gar swatted him like a fly, he went over to his body and saw that it was Yashimaru.
Messed
and
up,
Gar
man.
was sick to his stomach because he
Messed up,
just
bro.
murdered the only person that cared about him, and the only person that cared about him just tried to assassinate him. And with Yashimaru's last breath of life, he has to lie and tell Gar because Rasa's watching this shit. "Gara, I was ordered to kill you by your father, and deep in my heart, I always hated you, Gara. And you know who also hated you? Yo mama, nigga."
Wow.
So Shukaku Gara ended up going berserk. And Rasa watching this the whole
He
time.
just sitting back like,
Looks like the child is a failure. My son is
you a failure.
to me now. Like, you dumbass nigga. Bro really expected a 6-year-old to somehow control his emotions and not go berserk after his uncle came and tried to assassinate him, then told him in his dying breath that he
Crushed his
always
ass, too.
hated him and his mama hated him too. Like, nigga, how did you expect anything different?
That ain't right, bro.
Kage was a brain-dead idiot. And I ain't gonna lie, I can't believe I'm about to say this, but shouts out Orochimaru for sliming this nigga out. It is the most noble deed he did in the entire series.
Yeah.
Rasa had to go. This motherfucker wasn't shit.
Little bitch. Why do you get gold sand, huh? Why do you get the special golden sand? You don't get that. You don't get that, man. That ain't it.
Now, when it comes to who's the biggest sack of shit in One Piece, obviously you know
Okay, One
about the
Piece.
Celestial Dragons and everything. But right under them is this motherfucker Judge. This man had Sanji living in hell. All
that's okay,
because
Sanji dad.
he was
Okay.
a normal human being. You see, Judge wanted all of his kids to be perfect weapons for Germa 66. And he went to the lengths of genetically altering his kids to the point where they would lack any type of sympathy. He wanted them to be emotionless weapons because Judge was a warmonger who terrorized the North Blue and wanted to conquer all of it to restore the Germa Empire to his rightful glory. Now, Sanji was the oddball of the family because he actually had emotions and was just a regular human because of his mother. Because when she was pregnant, she took a drug to try to stop the genetic mutation that Judge was trying to do to their kids. Now, this made her bedridden and she ended up dying. And it only really worked for Sanji. The
Damn.
other three brothers was some emotionless dickheads because of the genetic mutation. So Judge put all of his kids through intense training. And during this training, Sanji always fell behind. So when Sanji was basically failing every single training exercise,
He almost died.
Judge became disgusted with Sanji. He was so disgusted with this little nigga that he would let his other brothers
Damn, beating the brakes off of him.
do anything about it. Sanji would cry for his dad's help, but Judge would just look at him and tell him, "Man, little nigga, if you don't get your ass up, quit being a crybaby.
Fight back.
I can't believe you got my blood in you. You
Damn.
fucking disgrace."
Yeah, he ain't
And his
shit.
brothers continued to beat the shit out of him. They would do this. Judge would just let it happen because he didn't care about Sanji. The only kids he cared about were his
He was
sister
beating him with a
and his
stick,
brothers.
bro.
And my God, when Judge figured out that Sanji's hobby was cooking,
Oh
ooh,
my
this nigga
God,
did
I
not
already
like
know
this
it's about to
shit
be
at all.
bad.
Sanji was making food for a mouse, right? And the
Good
mouse
eats.
was tearing that food up.
Hell yeah.
Judge barged in the room and just started yelling at him like, "Sanji, are you cooking for them f***ass rats again, boy?
Uh-huh.
I thought I told you to cut that weak ass shit out." So he
That just reminds me, just another off-topic thing real quick. I know, but it's about Sanji. I remember I was having a debate with the homie on where Sanji would stand in the goddamn Food Wars universe as far as cooking against the people from that universe. And we were like, yo, do you think that he would be able to outcook the main character or even his father if he was in that universe? And we was having debates talking about the different things that would happen, people's reactions to the food, all that good stuff. It is true that Sanji can damn near make anything good out of anything. Like, you just give him some scraps, he will put together a fire-ass meal. And then, you know, we already know that the people from Food Wars are just ridiculously high-level cooks on their own. And we was having that debate for a while, and we started looking into it, and that's when we found out that the Food Wars creator actually made a one-shot with Sanji in it in the Food Wars universe, and he was making some immaculate dishes that was having all the same effects the regular Food Wars characters was doing to people. And we was like, ah, damn, okay. Well, that ended the debate right there. Sanji's definitely on their level. He's on the level of the top tier characters in Food Wars. And that's just kind of funny though, bro. Like how manga creators would just do collabs like that, just randomly. Like, yo, I see you. You got a One Piece character, ain't got nothing to do with Food Wars, but he like to cook. Let me go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, make a little one shot with your character in my show, cooking some food. And then the boy was like, all right, yeah, go ahead, bro. Just make sure you do my man justice. Did him justice. I just think stuff like that is so fire, bro. Them crossovers and collaborations in manga and anime, that shit is fire.
gas rats again.
I just wanted to bring that up.
I thought I told you to cut that weak ass shit out. So he walked over to the plate of food and threw that shit out the window.
My food.
Mickey Mouse, he killed that.
Oh, he did the rat dirty.
Never cook again. And if I catch your little ass in that kitchen one more time,
Not the
your
mouse.
ass. So it got to the point that Sanji just continued to fail at everything. And
Yeah.
Judge just decided to consider Sanji a failure. So this man did one of the worst things I've ever seen. Judge decided to fake Sanji's death. And he threw him in a dungeon and locked a metal helmet on his head.
Damn.
Locked him up forever so he never had to see him again. And he stayed in this cell for 6 months.
Bro, I know everybody got their backstories in these shows. I've never watched One Piece, obviously, but I know about the characters a little bit. I never knew Sanji had this tragic backstory like this. Golly, boy.
And while he was in this prison cell, his brothers would go in there and
Oh.
crap out of him for no reason at all. They would just do this
Fill you in, goddammit.
so brutal that his sister couldn't take
Fun.
it anymore.
Oh.
She just broke him out so Sanji could run away.
Emotions?
Now, when Sanji was trying to make his great escape, Judge found him trying to leave. So Sanji stood up to Judge and told him, "I'm leaving, old nigga, and there's nothing you can do to stop me."
You about to whoop
And
your
Judge
ass,
just
Sanji.
looked at him and said, "Okay, don't hit your head out the door, little nigga.
Oh, you let him go?
Care what you do, I'm gonna be real with you. But before we part ways, let me tell you this. Never tell anybody that you are my son, because you are the only stain on my legacy." So Judge...
So why you lock me up then if you was gonna just let me go?
Didn't give a damn about him. And
God damn it.
didn't see Sanji again for 13 whole years. And the next time he saw him, he tried to use Sanji to marry him off to one of Big Mom's daughters.
Oh, hell
He
no.
didn't see his son for 13 years, and the first thing he tried to do was use him for a diplomatic marriage. And to make sure he couldn't leave, he put these handcuffs on him. And if he ever tried to take them off, he would blow his hands off. So
What the hell?
could never cook again. So after the whole cake arc and the Straw Hats rescue Sanji, while the Straw Hats were leaving, Judge saw Sanji on the Sunny. And the last thing he wanted Sanji to hear before he left was, "Sanji, I just want you to know something before you leave. You still ain't shit, and you'll never be shit." Not gonna lie, gang, if your pops was talking to you like this after years of abuse and neglectment, ain't gonna lie, you might have to slime that nigga, because that's insane. Judge rightfully earned his reputation as one of the worst fathers.
Damn, bro. Did Sanji get to kick this man in the head eventually? Like, damn. Did Sanji get his comeuppance? Do he eventually get to go up to his dad and hit this man with one of them super spinny, flamey kicks? Let me know, bruh. Please tell me he got to get one. He got to get one. Okay, here we go. This is gonna be the final one of the video because I recognize the name, Shou Tucker. This is the dude that did something with his daughter. What he tried? I think he tried to like sacrifice her, or he did sacrifice. It was something crazy. We about to hit play and watch it again. But this is the name I definitely know that everyone generally agrees upon to be the worst father in all of anime. All right, let's get it.
Oh boy. Ladies and gentlemen, we've reached the final.
Ain't he from Full Metal, I think, right?
And this motherfucker
Yeah, it's Full Metal.
is arguably the top one worst
Top
father
one.
in anime history. In my personal opinion, he's the worst. Now, if you've never seen Full Metal Alchemist and you don't know who this nigga is,
I still plan on watching Brotherhood.
right now, this shit is about to get dark. So,
Uh-oh.
Shou Tucker was a state alchemist that was known for his work about chimeras. And Shou famously got his state alchemist license for making a chimera that could speak the human language.
Oh.
And he did this 2 years ago. So when we first meet Shou, he just looks like an average run-of-the-mill middle-aged dad who's had a couple of midlife crises, as we can see clearly from his hairline, because that shit's receding like a motherfucker.
That shit bad.
Shou had a daughter named Nina and a dog named Alexander. It looked like a pretty happy family. Now, the house was nasty as hell. The dishes look like they ain't been washed in a week, and the shelves look like they haven't been dusted in ages. And Shou...
I ain't gonna lie. My dishes don't look too dissimilar. Oh no. My dishes ain't piled up in the sink like this though. When my dishes need to get done, I put them on the counter next to the sink and like I stack them up. So it look neat over there on the counter, but I do need to do them. They don't look like this. I don't even mean to do myself like that. It don't look all crazy, sitting around nasty and stinking. Plus, I'm the type of dude, I rinse my dishes off. Like I don't know if y'all do that. Like after y'all eat food or whatever, y'all just put it in the sink. I don't, bro. When I'm done eating food, whatever I'm eating or whatever, I go over to the sink, I rinse it to the point where it pretty much look clean, and then I set it on the counter. I set it in the spot where I know it's not clean. God damn it, because when I clean my dishes, I put them up. I dry. I'm still a part, because I was raised, after you do the dishes, you dry your dishes and put them away. You don't just leave them sitting there. So, you know, I know that they're dirty dishes, but they look clean because I done rinsed them off. Y'all get what I'm saying? I don't just leave dishes with food sitting them just laying around. I hate that shit, bro. Mostly because I got a little squeamish thing going where ever since I was a little kid, bro, when I do dishes and the wet food floating around in the water touches my hand, I gag, bro. I damn near throw up. And I've always been like that. So I mostly do that because I'm not finna be doing the damn dishes and food be touching my hand in that water. I can't do it, bro. I can't do it. Can't do it.
Like they ain't been washing.
Are any of y'all like that at all?
Like they haven't been dusted
Let me know.
in ages. And Shou says the reason why the house is like this is because his wife left him and his daughter, and she left them 2 years ago.
Damn.
So after Ed and Al met Shou the first day, when they were leaving, Shou was informed that assessment day was coming up. And assessment day is an evaluation to see if you can keep your state alchemist license or not. And last assessment day, Shou laid an egg. That nigga failed.
F+.
This next one coming up was make or break for Shou. Because if he did ass on this next test, he would lose his state alchemist license. So the next day Ed and Al came over, they came and played with Nina and Alexander. Because Nina was sad because her dad was locked up in the lab the whole day. Because he was contemplating what could he possibly do to pass the next evaluation.
You were about to lose your job.
So Shou came up with one of the most sick, vile, disgusting, disturbing ideas ever. When Ed and Al left on the second day, this nigga told Nina, "Hey Nina, I've got a great idea.
Hell nah, bro.
With Daddy tomorrow." And of course Nina was happy because she was finally gonna get time to spend time with her dad.
Right.
But this was not gonna be fun father-daughter time like
nah, bro.
Because the time she was about to spend with her father was about to change her life forever. So Ed and Al come back on the third day. So when they first came in the house, nobody was there to greet them. So they decided to look around to see if they could find anybody. So they went down to the laboratory and they found Shou in there with some type of creature. So Shou greets them and tells them, "Boys, I've finally done it. I've made a chimera that can speak and understand the human language." So at first, Ed and Al were happy for him because this looked like the scientific breakthrough that Shou needed to pass evaluation day. So
hold on, he used alchemy to combine his dog with his daughter?
So Shou told the chimera to introduce yourself to Ed. So the chimera started speaking to Ed, saying, "That person, Edward. That person, Edward." And then the last thing the chimera says made niggas sick to their stomach. It said, "Big brother Ed." And look at Shou. Look at how he is standing. Bro doesn't even look human right here.
That nigga proud.
And to make sure Ed wasn't tripping, he asked Shou, "When did you get your state alchemist license?" And Shou says, 2 years ago. Then Ed asked him another question. "When did your wife leave?" And Shou states, let's see. That was about 2 years ago as well. So then Ed asked him one final question. He asked, "Where the fuck are Nina and Alexander?" And he tells him, "Can't you tell?
Bruh.
There's a room with us right now."
Hell no.
And it all clicked from there. This nigga made Nina and Alexander do the fusion dance and turned them into motherfucking dog nigga. And guess
Dog
what?
nigga.
Yeah, she ain't leave, nigga.
Okay, I was about to say that too. The original creature that he did that for to get his license in the first place, that was his wife. Oh, so this ain't even his first time. He done did it to his wife. And he like, oh, I'm about to do this to my daughter too. Oh my God, this nigga ain't shit. What? Just to save your job? Boy, if you gonna go work a paper route or something, oh hell no.
Motherfucking dog nigga. And guess what? The wife? Yeah.
Wow.
Shou turned her into a chimera 2 years ago. That's how we got a state alchemist license. So Ed slammed Shou on the wall. And Shou didn't even
Whoop his
feel bad
ass.
about it. This crazy bastard was all smiles.
Whoop
It was
his
just
ass.
"Oh, this is just human evolution. This is progress." So
Progress.
Ed starts
Think?
eating this nigga's ass. He punched him for about 30 seconds
Oh my
straight,
goodness,
and
Dave.
he was going to kill him.
Just sit there and
I
watch
ain't
it.
gonna lie, he
Don't
should've
interrupt.
killed the nigga right here. But Al stopped him because Nina Xander was still watching him the whole time.
Oh yeah,
And she was
true.
telling him, "Big brother Ed, why are you beating up Daddy?" So Ed
Messed up,
stopped
bro. It's
because
messed
it was
up,
just
bro.
too much, bro. And this put
Take her outside. Take her to go use the bathroom real quick. And then that's, you know what I'm saying, finish beating him. That's all you do. That's what you do.
So Ed stopped because it
This
was
ain't
just
right,
too
y'all.
much, bro. And this pathetic bastard Shou was so delusional after getting his ass whooped. Bro was saying, "I did it. I made it in time to keep my alchemist license." Dude didn't even care about his daughter or the sick ass shit that he just did.
Wow,
All he cared
bruh.
about was keeping his status.
Did they ever get to reverse this?
So obviously they arrest this sick ass nigga.
Yeah.
Put his bitch ass on house arrest. And while he was locked up in his house, Scar broke in. So he walked up to Shou and did what needed to be done. He gripped this ugly ass nigga by the face and electrocuted him. Sending his ass to the bottomless pits of hell. And
God
then
damn it.
He boomed Shou. Scar just decided the best thing for Nina was to just put out her misery. So he kills the fusion of Nina's and
Oh.
this man Shou was a sick nigga. He turned his wife into a chimera, then made his daughter and the dog do the fusion dance. Like, there was a reason this man is universally agreed upon as the worst father in anime history.
And then homie just had to he took out Shou. It's like, okay, that's good shit. So there was no way to reverse what he did then. Because yeah, he just ended up just having, I'm gonna put you out of your misery. You're not gonna just live as this little dog creature for the rest of your life. We're gonna go ahead and kill you now. God damn, man. Shou Tucker. Oh, nah, dog. Yeah, he got the #1 spot forever. I ain't never. Cause at least the other dads, their intentions was like, I don't really care about you, but like I'm not about to like do something crazy to you like that, make it so that you are less than human, turn you into a whole nother being. You know what I'm saying? Just for my own selfish desires. Now they was trying to use and manipulate their kids for their own selfish being, or not selfish being, for their own selfish things they wanted to do. But it's different, man. It's different. And they eventually let their kids go. But they ain't let their kids go. But some of them died, and then the kids just had to grow up living the rest of their tragic life out. But that's better than you literally turning your daughter into a goddamn chimera, fuse them with the dog. Hell no, bro. Shou Tucker is a piece of shit. No way, bro. I feel like he's talked about this story before, but I don't know if he's went into full detail like that. I think it was a video where he mentioned them, and some of y'all was telling me about it in the comment section, but I think I told y'all not to say too much because I ain't want no like big spoilers for when I do watch the show. But fuck it, we got it now. This man ain't, yeah, man. All right, let's play the rest of this video.
Well,
it's over.
That was a showcase of some of the worst dads in anime history. And if you're wondering, but CJ, what about all these other horrible, deadbeat, sick-ass niggas? Don't worry, I got you.
Part 2?
A whole nother 6-man lineup ready to fire.
Oh, possibly 7.
Y'all down, we'll run this back after like the next trial or something. But
hold on. Honorable mention, is that Heihachi? It's from the Tekken anime. I forgot that even existed, bro. That might not even be that might be somebody else. Look like Heihachi though. All right, man. I'm trying to recognize some of the characters. I don't recognize all of them, so we just got to wait to the part come out. We obviously know about Yujiro though.
With that being said, hope y'all enjoyed. And for all my dads and future dads out there, keep doing what you doing.
And don't be like these niggas.
Be like these niggas.
Yeah. Golly, bruh. Damn, man. And it's crazy because the last one was the most grounded in reality, despite it not being grounded in reality at all, because obviously we can't actually in real life use alchemy to transmutate people together with a goddamn dog and create a chimera. That's not a real thing you could do. But I'm just saying though, like, golly, bruh. Y'all is crazy because everybody else in the other shows got like powers and shit. This was just a regular little girl, a regular dog. And this dude was like, I don't want to lose my job. I got to go ahead and get y'all up. Yeah, I got to go ahead and sacrifice y'all and your way of living. You will not be human anymore. I'm about to fuse you with the dog so I can keep my damn license. This man Shou Tucker ain't shit, bro. And then again, he did it to his wife 2 years before that. Oh my God, I didn't know it was that bad. Yeah, #1 spot. If any of y'all got somebody that y'all want to put above him, y'all gonna have to really explain why to me, bro. Because ain't no way. He gots to be #1. That's crazy. That's crazy. But all right, man. Hey, man, that's gonna do it for this CJ Dachamp video, bro. Thank y'all for tuning in. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Hopefully y'all enjoyed my commentary. Hopefully y'all, you know what I'm saying, got some laughter out of some of the stuff I said. Hopefully y'all got some good stuff to talk about in the comment section based on some of the questions that I asked throughout the video. I don't even remember all of them. But you know, I asked y'all a few questions. So if anybody want to answer the question down below, I'll get back at y'all in the comment section down below. I keep saying down below. Stop repeating it. God damn it. Hey man, I'm about to go ahead and get up out of this thing. Now make sure y'all show our love to this video, bro. Like, share, and subscribe. Yeah, subscribe. Do that. Do what it say on the screen, God damn it. Don't listen to me. Till next time, we up out of this thing. It's boy Dar. We signing out. Peace.